Alright, welcome back. I'm fast forwarding this so you can see all the action. And while I was gone, I wasn't gone for very long, although you won't have any way to verify that since, anyway, this is a Let's Play. One of the things that you see is this one of the old RTS games where you can do a tank rush. Proper management of your armies, saving up resources, and then just cranking out tons of units. If they can... This is the primary mistake I think a lot of people make with the Dark Eldar versus actually anybody that's facing the Necrons. You can't wait out the Necrons. You gotta attack. You can't be not offensive. If you sit and wait, they will build some pretty powerful units. Anyway, and that's kind of the extent of life too. There's a lot of opportunities that pass us by because we don't take the time to do it. And anyway, they could have easily flown in with these guys and taken out a bunch of power plants and just overwhelmed them with numbers. But people don't realize how different Necrons play than other races. No, they're building up too. Yeah, the Dark Eldar really need to take the offensive at this point. Anyway, so this is one of those games where, you know, victory conditions apply. You can hold points and just hold them for a long time. It's a game where it's not purely about annihilation. It's not completely destroying about the enemy. You can wait the enemy out. And people don't realize that. And because of those issues, it just becomes a very, very fun game. And it's the only one of its kind. It's, anyway, the last of its kind. I would say the only one of its kind. I think it is very unique in that sense. Yeah, the Dark Eldar really should have pressed their advantage. They had an advantage. This is almost a completely undefended base. People don't, you know, the point of defenses is actually psychological. If you ignore defenses, you can actually take out. He could have actually flown in the middle and taken out just a bunch of these and a few action strikes. Looks like he's about to win. Too bad. Oh wow. Oh wow.
2 minutes until taking hold victory.
Wow. The Dark Eldar did attack, and like I said, if they just attacked, they would do a lot of damage. Uh-oh. That mobile unit. Oh. Wait. Slowing it down. They built a monolith, made it go into a huge unit, destroyed it. These Necrons are trying to do this. They built their own unit, and now are attacking this one. And once they attack this, it's going to be over. He's going to have to GG out. GG is when you say good game and bow out. He's doing okay. These Necron pariahs are powerful. And these guys are powerful too, especially in the tabletop game. But he's beat him. He's won the game. There's really not that much the Necron player can do. That's what you got to do with the Necrons. You got to assault their base. You can't just leave them alone. You got to take out these guys. Okay, it's about to stop. And oh, you see what's happening in the upper right-hand corner. The time is running out. So this is an excellent example of how this is one of the few games where just beating up the enemy isn't the thing to do. Oftentimes the thing to do is survive. And the Dark Eldar are going to win even if they lose everything because they hold this critical point. Actually, yeah. They're about to lose that point. But they hold this point. So they hold 2 out of 3. So they still hold a majority of the critical locations. So that's one way to win purely by holding territory. And you don't see that except in maybe like 4X games. I think some of the original what are the name of those games where space games, different space games, you can hold points for a certain amount of time. Anyway, I feel like the Dark Eldar have won this, and I think that's what's going to happen is just the next 45 seconds. Crazed Soul, who's playing the Dark Eldar. By the way, it's kind of fun to stop this and play it. These are witches, by the way, witch squads. Dark Eldar have evil women. These are called, since I didn't play my Let's Play as Dark Eldar, these are warp beasts. He already has a beast master. The trouble is, if they get demoralized, they will attack anything and everything, including your own units, which is usually okay, because usually they're in someone else's base at any rate. This is, of course, the Deists of Destruction. That's what you had to destroy in that one mission. And, of course, there's all these sadomasochistic choke collars on everybody. Anyway, you just can't name me another good strategy game you can do that. Besides Homeworld, which Relic also made. Anyway, let's go ahead and unpause it. I'm still keeping it slow. These guys, by the way, could easily defeat this Necron Lord. If they could just destroy all these power plants, it would be good. Let's see how this is going along. I think, let me go and increase it to normal size.
30 seconds until taking hold victory.
Okay, they lost that. Okay, the Chaos Necrons can no longer produce units. They have lost both of their monoliths. Their monolith, by the way, the relic unit, once it's fully upgraded, and you saw it get destroyed up here, is the only relic unit that's really capable of producing units on the fly. You won't see that again until really Supreme Commander, which has in-game units that can do that. Yeah, anyway, you hear the tink, tink, tink. Alright. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay. Cray-Soul won. Usually when you say GG, that means you're giving up. But in this case, Cray-Soul said GG because he won based off of the time, so he knew he was going to win. And you just got to think, is there another RTS game where that happens? Where you can hold a point for a certain length of time and just win like that? If I could add another victory condition, this is me hypothesizing. I wish there was one where you could say, look in the upper left-hand corner, if you get so many requisition points, and you can spend them on units, and you can annihilate the enemy, or you can go to a certain amount. That's kind of like how volleyball is, you know, once you get to 21.
My trident.
What'd you say?
It recalls my days in the arena.
It recalls her days in the arena. You talk about skimpy armor. I don't know how this armor protects them at all, but, you know, Dark Eldar. There you go. And that was the game. Wasn't that fun? That's pretty cool. Anyway, to end this series, this is the, I guess, post-log. Prelude and postlude. This is the postlude, to use a musical term. I guess you would say epilogue in books. This is just such a unique game. And I haven't seen another one like it, and I'm not sure we ever will see another one like it that was this good and that paid so much homage to the old base building RTS games, and that wasn't purely about destruction, but in this case about holding territory and wise use of resources and wise use of tactics. And nowadays almost everything is based on tactics. There's still some resources, but not like this one, which is, you know, taken hold. And this was a taken hold victory. Anyway, I'm done. You've heard me drivel on long enough. Anyway, thanks for joining me. This has been Wheelhouse Darkrock, and this has been my Let's Play / appreciation / farewell to Dawn of War Soulstorm. Have a nice night.